Alright, everyone. So, things are going a bit weird this morning. Do a quick little audio check before I get into why. So, things are going a bit... Audio works! I love it when the audio works. So, today I'm kinda planning on doing some Escape from Tarkov. At least for a little while. Because Tarkov is one of those games that I can't really play when I have videos going in the background. Usually I play games with like YouTube on or something, or a Twitch VOD, or just a regular live stream. But yeah, Tarkov is one of the few where I can't really do that. So I've been torn between games all morning, just ping-pong between Supermarket Simulator, Witcher, Satisfactory, thought of playing Helldivers or World of Tanks. I have been bouncing all over the place. So don't be terribly surprised if halfway through stream I decide to swap games. Or like toward the end of the stream I swap games. Let's see if main live works. It does! Fantastic. I'm just going to Alt-Tab and play with like an audio setting here. Device timestamps audio. I turned up the desktop audio a little bit, so it should be a little bit. I don't know. I go back and forth on these things once I start looking at them too much. I'll keep it one notch above where it was. Because like I'm watching my feedback for once and it's just bouncing all over the place. But I've got some insurance returns from Prapper. Right, I put on a different backpack. So I didn't mean to unequip, I meant to unload. Primary ammo case. Take out the TCW. Get us some more 855. Got the Cellua. Can't put on a headset. Can I do anything? You see, I'm surprised the front plate took that level of beating. Because I could have sworn... Okay, so here's how this goes, right? This kit is for one of Prapper's quests. Before I get... Where did I hide? It's in here. Found you. Okay. So this kit is for one of Prapper's quests. And I was trying to get 3 kills on factory. No, 10 kills. 10 kills on factory. gotta use this armor, this helmet. Face mask is optional. Gotta be an M4A1. I could have sworn last time. God damn, that repair. Awful. Better than it was, but still, like, what the hell? Can I actually linked search? It's a side plate. This is only a level 3. What about the global armor? That's a level 4 plate. Okay, the one I have is a 6. But yeah, if I take too many more hits... Our points, class, combined materials... Points, armor, steel. Okay, so global armor might be a good plate. Ceramic plate. Okay, well, none of that particularly matters at the moment, so I'll take the tri-zip just because backpack. I'll take this stuff. I'll grab a couple of bandages from K-Lock. Why not? Put that on 6. Painkillers. Because... Oh, good times. This is the quest I'm doing. 76,000 XP. And like 250,000 rubles. Grab that. Put that in number 4. And I guess we'll just go to try and run my PMC through factory again. Sounded like an insurance return. There's 2 things done in the hideout. What was the other? Oh, I remember what the other thing I was doing was. I was taking a shattered untar from one of my scav runs and chopping it up. Gives you a couple of alu splints. But yeah, this is my PvE account, and as you're about to see, my hideout looks like shit, because I haven't really played too much since PvE came out. I played a little... I played more the first wipe it came out. And then they issued that thing where improving your stash could only be done with found in raid items, which is awful. So next wipe they're going to be removing that, which is good. But it's a hardcore wipe and there's a lot of issues with it. Like, before I bash it too much, like, if BSG want to slow down wipe progression or anything, what they really ought to do is time gate things or link prestige to some kind of quest, like a therapist's level 30 quest where you get a case from her. Otherwise, you're going to have people just constantly trying to speedrun shit. I don't really need to take the docks case, but I'm taking it anyway. And one of the things I'm going to end up doing before this wipe ends, like my primary goal in this wipe, or what's left of this wipe, is to find as much as I can to upgrade my hideout, which basically entails running a whole lot of scavs. I'm going to find what I can to upgrade my hideout, and whatever I can't find, I'm going to snap up off the flea market. Because next wipe, it's not going to matter. Although one thing that I do want to grab is the Pevco beers, because towards the end of wipe, a couple times in a row now, there's been an event where the hideout modules can be upgraded for a beer or a number of beers, which is a really good trade. But one of the things that's going to kill the coming wipe is definitely that some locations are going to be locked by transit. And I don't know which ones it's going to end up being. Like, Ground Zero, definitely not. Customs, I'm betting Customs is going to be free to go to. Woods has me worried. Because if you have to transit into Woods, you're already in all kinds of bad position. Because Woods is huge, and if you don't bring food into Woods, you're not usually in a good place to begin with. And then, like, depending which maps you can get to Woods through, some of those are going to be a pain too. Factory, you'll probably be able to just go right into. But, yeah, it's going to be a whole thing. I don't like the office. Don't like most of factory. did not know there was going to be a third one. But I think I got 2. I probably should have healed up there, though. Fenrir. I only got 1? I thought I tapped the first guy. .762 by 5.4. Yeah, the second guy had the 5.45. I hate going into maps without ears. But that's just how it goes. I insured everything, so I'm gonna end up getting the kit back. The messenger. Right, this was a kit I took to get close range kills. I can actually get rid of a lot of this now. Mags. Close out that. Put those. I've already got a couple of Pevcos. Got Comtech 5s on. I'm gonna grab a couple stacks of that just so I can. What other PMCS from 80 plus with a bolt action? And I've still got Skier's Golden Zibbo. Got BP Depot, so I could go to Customs, but I think I'm going to try to go to Shoreline, because I do still have 2 jammers that I have to plant. That's actually pretty decent. About my Ultra Med case. Got analines that are half used. I don't really want to take a K-Lock. Could take a partially used AFAC. Bandage. I'll take a car kit. Why not? I don't pick up the things anymore. They're basically useless. I'll take a car. Do I have any just regular ass tourniquets? LEDX found in raid. I need that. Okay, therapist. Only taking one because if I need more than that, I'm probably dead anyways. So I need to get the UAV that's on the east side of Shoreline. Hang on, I'm gonna... I haven't run too much Shoreline since they Whoop, don't want to hit that button. Since they changed the map. Like, I've run it probably 10 or 20 times, but like not well enough to know where everything has moved to. Eagle Eye. That's the quest. Yeah. See, the second drone is a lot further north than I would have thought it would be. It's a lot closer to the camp where Partisan usually hangs out. Okay. Now that I've got that sorted out, and I know where the jammers are, because one of them goes to the weather station, one of them goes to the radio towers, so that's not a huge worry. Escape from Tarkov, PMC, Shoreline. Yeah, so ground zero, 100% you're going to be able to use this for free. Customs 50-50 because customs has a lot of basic quests. I'd almost expect that reserve and lighthouse are probably transit only. Although reserve you might be able to get into and you might have to transit out of it. Because reserve normally is just a pain in the ass to get out of. Lab, definitely not getting into that without a transit. I almost wouldn't expect streets to be a transit one, because streets is trouble on a good day. Let's do a morning raid. Contact 5s, ensure everything. See, this is only like 50k to ensure. Our last kit was 100k. And that other kit is the only one I have that I can do the quest for Prapor with, so I now have to wait roughly 24 hours for that to come back. But yeah, the good thing next wipe is you're going to be able to use non-found in raid items for the hideout upgrades. Other things they've said too have also given me pause, like that you're going to have a limitation on the number of meds and ammo that you can put in your secure container. Because, as you could probably see from mine, I use my secure container almost exclusively for meds. There's a couple other things in there, sure. But, yeah, that's typically where I keep the things are going well med pack. Or things are going really bad depending how you look at it. Because on the one hand, if I actually need to dip into those, I've burned through the cheddar, the tourniquet, probably the bandages. But that also means I've been shooting at stuff. And that means that I've been getting experience. I really should do more of Skier's quests. I haven't done too much for Skier and Ragman. But, at the same time, fuck those guys. You know, I should just rip off the laser sight from the SOP mod and put like a Klesh. That way I can illuminate things a little bit better. Okay, here we go. This is either going to be really good or really bad. Now, if I get the waypoint beacons down, the signal jammers, I don't have to do those again. Those will stick around. If I get to the UAV and then I die, that's a problem. Five, four, three, two, one. Where the fuck? Okay, we're near shoreline. This isn't particularly good, but it's not like a death sentence. Well, they're already popping off. Gotta love the lag spikes. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a couple PMCs towards the farm. Because I noticed a couple guys got stuck that way last time. And the AI tends to follow certain paths. Trying to keep an ear out for other movement. forget what button hold breath was. That one. Got him. That came from the direction I want to go in. If I can use the car, I will. Because that is scav rep. And a good chunk of it that's distant, that's in the camp. Drone's going to be on the other side of the fence, but that's still a lot further that way. Trying to keep my aim down so that if anything moves in the distance, I'll be able to see it. Good sign, explosion far to the right. My biggest fear is partisan. I've run into him a couple of times. It's never fun. Don't see anyone at the moment. The way the top of that crane moved worried me. Too far north. The UAV is further to the south. Yep, there it is on the left side of my screen. Lighting just changed. Jesus, that scared me. Thank you for the follow, though. I'm a little bit busy to pay attention to what your name is right now, but thank you. Also, thank you for the heart attack, because that was refreshing. Oh, you're a bot. I've seen messages exactly like that one, and it's always the bots. Jesus, fuck Tarkov. Nope, nope. Give. Give. Slow Jimmy. Fuck yours, little Jimmy. Radio tower. I'm going to try to go for the more dangerous one first. Don't get me wrong. I got the thing for Eagle Eye. There is a part of me that really wants to get out of here with just that. But at the same time, oh, I thought that was going to be a fucking... Ooh. Stumbled right across that one. That's further out. going. Just need to make it in one piece. Pretty sure that's the right radio tower. I got Customs Road. Yep. Now I know there's supposed to be another thing over here because of that cart. Hang on. I know I need a drill. Taking just anything I can find because money. Isn't there a Xeno? No, WD-40. Let's see if I can find one of the stashes over here. Walking through the trees. Let's not overstay our welcome. I thought my computer was going to crash there for a moment. Yeah. I've also got Colleagues Part 1. I haven't tried to complete that yet. Because Colleagues Part 1 is a chore. Okay. We got the thing done. There we go. Okay, so we got a couple of things to turn in. Yep, scavs. Hit count 6, fatal hits 4. Very, very nice. I love runs like that where it's kind of low impact. Back when they first implemented PvE, it used to be that scavs would just spawn in your general location infinitely. So I remember one customs raid where I was holed up on that scaffolding outside the old construction or the warehouse. And I was just holed up there for the longest time. I ran out of ammo just shooting all the scavs. Unload that real quick. Pop open this. Okay. Trading. Mechanic. Okay, so that's signal number 3. Signal number 4. Reach the required attention level. Okay, that's not too bad. Skier has Lend-Lease. That needs to get turned in. And Peacekeeper has Eagle Eye. And you got humanitarian supplies. While wearing an untar on shoreline. Oh, that's this one. Obtain MRE ration packs. So they don't have to be found in raid? Okie dokie. I'm gonna grab those so I don't forget. Gonna grab them. That's got a Spectre on it, right? Spect, yeah, Spectre D. So I'm keeping that boy. The hammer I know used to be bugged. I'm not sure if it still is. But we are going to run a scav through customs. Because, as I said, I'm trying to farm up a bunch of money. Because parts. I need an electric motor. I think I need a Xeno. Hang on. I want to make sure that my shopping list is correct. The items that I'm prioritizing. And I am actually going to... Ooh, I hit the wrong button. Shit. Oh, I shouldn't have closed that. I should not have closed that. That's gonna suck. I can get it back. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, so hide out. I know one of the things I wanted to upgrade was the lavatory. The lavatory in the water system. Water generator thing. Collector unit. Come on, Tarkov. Tempted to have a snack because I've got some snacks at my desk. Yeah, see? Untar. Okay, so... Yep, there's your Xeno. Xeno, a motor, and a tool set. Xeno, motor, tool set. Xeno, motor, and tool set. Okay, here goes nothing. I do have plenty of food to make sure that my PMC can just insta-recharge. At the same time, money. And we're waiting on the loading screen. The other thing is, I know one area where a lot of the PMC AI end up, I don't know if they get stuck or if they just don't want to leave, but they end up holding themselves into the buildings around like Warehouse 4. Not Crack House, but more towards Warehouse 4. And the one directly next to it. So we did the jammers. I mean, yeah, that means that the next run that I do, I could do the BP depot. Truck by old gas, truck by new gas, truck by the far corner, and old gas, new gas, far corner. Where's the fourth truck? be stuck on the road somewhere. Or is it the one where you get Prepper's Watch? It's probably the one where you get Prepper's Watch. But yeah, if I'm going to try to get BP Depot, I'm not going to bring Skier's Golden Swag crap. Loading in the loot. Alright, here we go. My computer's trying to do something. At least this scav has an actual backpack. I've had a couple of scavs that haven't really had a backpack, so this is an improvement already. Gotta go fight PMCs just to have a bag that you can take stuff out in. Almost every time I've been here, it's been this corner. Okay, so yeah, you got that one. I don't think any loot really spawns in here, but it's just... That was close-ish? Ooh, we have a Zarya though, and a Vogue. Take the filter. Half decent piece of money. I think we actually need that for an upgrade, even though it's not marked as a wish list item. That's further out. Oop, there was someone running. Scav. The fucking bush, man. What the hell? Does not currently look like anyone's over there. I'd love to look in those warehouses, but again, that's where the PMC bots tend to congregate. Could probably get a experience if I like throw them into my bag and then chuck them out, but never really been my style. That's only a class 3. Okay, I'll take the trooper. Yep, they're in there. Didn't hear them shout, which isn't a terribly bad sign. At the same time, scav friend. Well, the PMCs are gone. More scav friend. Sad thing is, there's still no real way to get the AI to cooperate with you that much. Like, the co-op exfils are still a thing, but you can't really use them in PvE. To Saliwar. Was that Shala, or is that a couple of PMCs that are stacked on top of each other's ass? I would rather not go there and find out. I'd rather try to reach the things over here. Okay, that's a scav friend, and he came from in here. Scav friend is over there as well on the right.
Да, пожрать бы, конечно, не помешало.
Scav friend. Hoses are good. I think there's still stuff I need relays for. Don't think I really need screws. Take a syringe, because there's a couple of barters that I'm halfway interested in. Hoping against hope. Car medical kit. Haven't heard any gunfire in a minute. .46M. Decent bullets when you're in a pinch. Take the blood set.
Нормас, нормас. Охуенно сейчас поживился.
Scav friend. Poster I could probably take. It's a good poster. Never mind, I don't think I can reach it. Or maybe it's just there. Never paid much attention. Shrap rounds. Sometimes in here there's okay, but it's not giving me a little white dot.
Может, ну нахрен? Да ладно, шучу я, шучу, погнали.
Bullets. I'm kind of hoping for like a pistol or something. Buddy, you terrified me just now. Another trooper armor. Huh. That is a poster you can grab. Neat. Okay, so I saw a guy go this way and I didn't hear gunfire. Xeno! Oh, that's beautiful. Bolts and metal parts are also always in demand. Then back here they hide stuff. Got a relay, some WD-40s. Micro rig.
Ща к барыгам, а потом по бабам.
Scav friend. So, yeah, there's a drill, there's a paracord, elite pliers, just some white tube, MasterCard. That goes into the other section. We can go that way on the way out. Sucks up some of our hydration, gives us more energy though. Chlorine, another MasterCard. Customs is like my backyard. I know where all the good shit's hiding. Metal scissors. That was like right down there. No window there. Shanka and some strikes. fact that grenades were employed. Scav friend. Still trying to find... Trying to find the motor. What did I say the other thing was?
О, пиздарики на воздушном шаре.
He is scav friend with an extra gun. Now I'm gonna follow him, see, because usually these guys like patrol. Okay, 18 minutes. Okay, so it wasn't where else for I was talking about earlier. It's 17. You're another scav friend. You've got some decent kit. Where'd you get that? That is a whole ass firing squad.
А вот тут мой корефан точно бывал.
If that's not Shala and the boys, I'm kind of worried. Heck, even if it is Shala and the boys, I'm worried. Another Vogue. Serve L and a fire clean.
Ну, ноги в руки и на промыслы, братва. пацанами за такое не тер.
Comrades. Still wondering where they got that second gun. There's got to be a dead guy around here somewhere. And again, if the dead guy in question is out there... That's Shala. It took me a moment to recognize the guy in the coat, but that's definitely friendly. Okay, but now that I know that's him, I'm going to aim for the factory far corner. I'm going to check a couple of the buildings in this direction. Because there are a couple other places where, like, a motor could spawn. But I think Rashala and the boys are, like, executing every scav that walks in that direction. And personally, I like being a good scav, so I'm just not going to fuck with that. Sniper scav on the roof.
Да ёбушки-воробушки.
Just to close the... Okay, yeah, it was. Pile of meds. Not even sure if that's worth anything.
Ну и чё, тут есть-то нет?
Still got Mr. Sniper Scav on the roof, being good. Couple of meds. Oh, someone else just died. Having been on the receiving end of all four of them opening up before, I do not pity those people. Granted, they are all AI, so there's not that much to pity. No computer parts? Are you serious? Not even a duffel bag. Okay, you do got this one duffel. Not a complete loss. Rhino. Okay. Big hopes. Green bat. Oh god, I need that. Fuck the key. I'm taking the lamp. The genie of the lamp. God, I loved Robin Williams. Motor. Need a motor, need a motor, need a motor, need a motor. What can I get rid of for the motor? Shit. We're close to the end. Rotate that. So it was Xeno, a motor, tool set. Haven't found one of them either. I would flip. Shala, can you calm a little bit? Or at least, like, let me know when you and all of your boys have run out of ammo. Because I'd love to go and loot the bodies that you're just stacking up over there. I have touched the fire by accident. You know where I could look for, like, a larger chest rig? This building has a couple of weapon crates that are known to spawn armors. There is also the blue van with the computers in the back. Oh, shit. Well, that's unfortunate. Barrel, suppressor, shield. Deagle. Shuss. Some nuts. So I do have factory far and scav checkpoint, which means first off, we'll look that way, make sure no one's over there. That did not spawn. Nothing in there. Thought I might have seen a glint of something. It's not going to be a toolbox. Tool sets are 2x2. Come on, we got enough time. If I have to work on deleting some stuff from my inventory, then we might be a little bit pressed, but like currently we're fine. Yeah. Shit. Those scavs just not there, or are they dead? Looks like they ain't there. Okay, so I'm going to check in this container because there's a tool container. Yep. Nuts and bolts. A shunka and a lupo. I'm gonna drop the merch because lupos sells for money. And now all I need is a tool set. I think I might actually end it here. Because this is a relatively good ending point, just getting out of the raid. And I'll be perfectly honest, I'm kind of like... I am in that weird headspace, you know? Kind of stressed, kind of overwhelmed with life in general. So yeah, I think I want to clear out the scavs inventory here, and I'll probably just call it. The current plan is still for Tuesday and Wednesday, 8 a.m. should be live, more or less. We will be getting back to Witcher on Tuesday, I'm kind of expecting. And Satisfactory on Thursday, so in a week's time. And beyond that, yeah, Yeah, I'm not sure what we'll end up doing, because in less than 3 weeks, large ships in a new season arrive and start in Skull and Bones. Currently, this wipe in Tarkov is expected to last at least another 4 weeks. You also have the Panther Clipper arriving in Elite Dangerous sometime around the 25th. Been working on my Minecraft stuff a little bit. Supermarket Simulator, working on that too. There's a lot. I got a lot of fingers in the pie. No, sticks in the fire, something like that. Hit the wrong button. So, take care, everyone. Stay safe. I'm going to go catch some rest, relax for a bit. Yeah, I'll see you Tuesday.